if our hope is on the international community to liberate us, Cameroonians, then we will never be liberated. The African Union just congratulated President Paul Biya. And all they are saying there is they condemn what is going on in Cameroon. I'm going to be reading some part of the information sent out by the African Union chairperson. It says, a chairperson of the African Union Commission congratulates His Excellency President Paul Biya on re-election and calls for national dialogue in the Republic of Cameroon. Call for national dialogue in the Republic of Cameroon. He continued by saying, the chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Maou Ali Yusuf, note the official proclamation by the Constitutional Council of the Republic of Cameroon on the final results of the presidential election of 12 October 2025. He went ahead by saying, to this effect, the chairperson extends a congratulations to His Excellency Paul Biya on his victory as the re-elected President of the Republic of Cameroon. However, the chairperson is gravely concerned about the reported violence, repression, and arrest of a protester and political actors in connection with the election result. So he is aware that many people have been arrested. He is aware of the violent nature of the military, the brutality of the military and the police. He is aware of repression by the police. And then instead for first thing to do was to call President Paul Biya to order, to sanction President Paul. If it was a military coup d'etat, they could have already issued a sanction that Cameroon is sanctioned by the African Union. But this is also a coup d'etat because this is a constitutional coup d'etat or electoral coup d'etat that President Paul Biya committed against the people of Cameroon. And then you are congratulating somebody who took power through coup d'etat. Let's continue by reading some part of the letter. It says, the African Union Commission chairperson calls on all institutional and political actors to exercise routine and work towards the preservation of social cohesion, peace, and stability in Cameroon. He urges the Cameroonian authority to accord a topmost priority to inclusive national dialogue and consultation with all political stakeholders in order to reach a consensus in the spirit of national unity, peace, and collective security. In this paragraph, this is exactly what I would predict that President Paul Biya would do. President Paul Biya will call for a national dialogue, the way he did when he was forced by international community in 2019, and he called for a meeting of his close collaborator, and they sat together, used 10 billion francs CFA one day, whether it was 1 or 2 days, took their champagne, paid transport for those who came, allowances and hotel, and they spent the money and went home. President Paul Biya would do that to satisfy the African Union. But their plan to kill, their plan to arrest, their plan to torture any opponent is still effect. It will still be in effect. So it is terrible that the African Union allowed this man who took power through coup d'etat, electoral coup d'etat, to remain in power. But those who are vibrant and able to do things, take power through military coup d'etat, they sanction them. There is no democracy in Cameroon. 93 years old man, and then you call it democracy? In a country where at least 60-something% of the population are youth, young people. The African Union's Commission, a chairperson, reaffirmed the African Union's commitment to continue to support the people of Cameroon in the quest to consolidate a democracy, a social justice, and the rule of law. That is the last paragraph that they sent out. This is Cameroon for Cameroonians. If we are waiting for international community, we will be disappointed and disappointed and disappointed. They are not to help. President Paul Biya already understood that the only thing international community can do is that they will say we condemn. Everything will remain national. And if Cameroonians fail to stand up, there is no way for us. There is no way.